Minnesota.
There are?
Yeah, because there is I can't think of his first name right now, but he is the boss at Regling Shoe Company, and his last name is Belster. I asked Larry to ask you if they, but I can't remember his first name. So I'll have to look it up and see.
Yeah, in one of those things, somebody must have looked up all the balusters.
Yeah, you got another
They
pen?
gave a lot of cities where they were, a lot.
A nice writing one.
I don't know where you want to start.
This is cheap. I said a nice writing one.
Well, Ma's got a better one.
That's all right. She's gonna write on the picture.
I gave her a better one.
On some of them.
All right.
This is my grandfather's grocery store. It's 3845 West Grand Avenue. I believe this was like 1930 because he married a second time. His first wife had died after my father's brother was born here.
Larry, did you turn that on? Okay.
Turn what on?
And so he got married, moved to Chicago. They moved to Chicago. They lived in Des Moines, Iowa. And then he met this woman and he married her. She owned a grocery store, so he inherited the grocery store. And this was the grocery store. And it wasn't far from where my mother and her family lived, because that's where my father lived when he met my mother. And when after they got married, they had a flat above the grocery store, and that's where they stayed. And his wife was so mean. My mother would long, she was pregnant, they had the pickle barrels. She would long to have a pickle, She wouldn't let her have it.
So
this was Grandpa's brother.
Yeah, that's his father.
Oh, his father.
Yeah, this is my grandfather.
So what would Grandpa Ballesteri's?
Here, I put Frank Ballesteri. his name.
So okay. Sam Ballesteri. Is that your landscaper?
Yeah. They cut next door and then they're gonna cut ours.
Doesn't even look like it needs cutting.
No, he's not cutting yet. He's doing next door now.
Oh, he's right out there.
Oh, is he?
It's overdue, really.
Yeah.
He's
Okay, so it's
edging,
Frank.
Larry.
Oh, he's edging, okay. Okay. All right, that's cool.
Now, this is the spaghetti press in Des Moines, Iowa, the factory that we own. This has 3 cylinders, they wrote on the back, 3 columns. And I put down Frank Ballesteri, that's my grandfather, Sam Ballesteri, Des Moines, Iowa, Purity Macaroni Company. That was the name of it. And this over here on this side was a big press that pressed the dough that goes into the cutters. And my grandfather, for the long spaghetti, he would take the spaghetti out and put it on these long sticks. And he was so fascinating because he would go like this, and then go like this, and go like this, and he'd get that spaghetti perfect on that long stick.
So
But his mouth would go,
really?
and then they, on this side, we had big dryers, walk-in dryers, and they had carts that these poles would hang on the carts, and they would put that in the dryers like for a couple days to dry up the spaghetti.
Cool. All right, but before we go through all these pictures, can we not do the family tree thing
Are you
first?
sure that that's on?
Okay, I'll show you what I have in my Bible, and I'll show you what Mike Antonucci, they made up over here. Family of Francesco Ballesteri.
Okay.
Tells you everything here. My grandfather, where he was born, everything, and the children that he had. And they were really starting to do a great job, and I don't know why they didn't finish it, but they went pretty far. Now, this is the Bible that I have. Now, you want just my side, right?
Well, I'm gonna want that side too.
Okay, this is Andy's side. This is my side.
All right.
See if you can make anything out of
Why
there.
don't you just take a picture of it with your camera?
That's probably best, right?
This is.
What are you looking for?
Andy's great-grandfather, Andrew Arcola, born Ryan Whitley, I don't have. And his father was Frank Arcola.
Whose father?
On our Arcola side.
Yeah.
Okay. So Grandpa Arcola's father was named Francesco. Then Maria Domenica.
Okay, his father was Frank. Okay, Francesco. Maria Domenico was his wife.
Right.
See, Mario came over here one day and I think I was asking him.
Okay, so Buccarelli, who's that? Maria Domenica. What is this? Camille? Oh, that's
His grandmother. Grandfather was Frank Arcola, Francesco. Maria Domenico, Carmelo was her father's name.
no, that's on this side, isn't it?
Okay.
Because this is Grandpa Arcola, this
Yeah.
is Grandma Arcola.
Maria Domenico Buccarelli.
Sounds Polish.
She was born in Giuliano. What does that say? Cirolia?
Sorolla or something like that.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna take a picture of that. First to one side. On the other side.
In those days, we really never even thought about asking, you know?
Yeah, I know.
It's a shame.
I know.
Now I think they start that in grammar school or with the kids. They
Mhm.
start family trees.
So then we got that down here. And then we got you over here. So, Grandpa Ballesteri's father was named
Francesco.
Francesco, and so was Dad's.
Yeah.
It was probably a common
Yeah.
in Italy.
And his mother was named Serafina
Uh-huh.
Damiani.
Domiano.
Yeah. And my father was Salvatore. And that's my mother's side. Angelo Christopher Jenny Sinise. My grandmother's maiden name was Sinise. She was born in Naples, Italy, and my grandfather was born in Abruzzi.
So she died in 1958?
Yeah.
Really? Because I kind of remember that.
Yeah.
But then I was always like, I was mad at you because you never told us when we were young.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Hey, I got a note here, that says family tree. Maybe I'll-
Now, my mother's real name, she was baptized under the Cristofano. That was their real name. Then they changed it to Christopher. Because I had to find out all this when she got her Social Security, went on Social Security.
Right.
And her real name is Giovanni, my mother.
Huh?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. They just changed it to Jean. And her records were Church of Our Lady of Pompeii, and that church burnt down. So I had to send this to Lexington Street, baptized Guardian Angel Church on Folker Street. That's where she was baptized.
Really?
Yeah. I had a heck of a time going through that for her Social Security because the church had burnt down. And
All right. Well, then you got some stuff here that,
And here's Andrew's mother, Lena Molinari. Her mother, Rosaria, that's her last name. Her father, Carmelo Molinari.
He was mayor of the town,
Who was?
Molinari.
Of Rayano?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. That's cool.
No, I don't know, do I have anything on this side? No.
No.
Okay,
And you were born in 31.
yeah, 1931.
You're Andrew Anthony, and we've got Bernal Dolores. All right. Then, did I get a picture of this?
My initials are AAA.
Right, yeah.
I was very proud of it until I saw the name on the chemical toilet on the job.
Now, you want to start going through the family thing over here, right?
Mhm.
Let's give it this Bible. So this Bible's about 50 years old or more,
Oh, wow.
because I bought it from Florence. Florence was selling it through her sister-in-law that lived in Elmwood Park. $50 at that time and paid for it.
That was a lot of money
Wow.
back
It was a
then.
lot of money, but it was real leather, Larry, but of course the leather deteriorated,
Right
you know?
over time. Wow.
And my sister.
At least you didn't
bought
use masking tape on it.
Yeah.
Andy, that's him.
Or what, no, he told me one time he was gonna use duct tape on it.
He did, I think he took it off.
I said, don't you dare use duct tape on that.
I think he did. Bible's old. And my sister bought one, hers was navy blue.
Wow.
Okay,
I'm sure Johnny must have it then.
I don't know. She might have got rid of it when she turned Jehovah's Witness.
Oh, yeah.
You open that.
Should say three.
It's easier to... Okay. This is my grandfather.
Okay. Born 18...
You could have this book,
Oh, okay.
because I have another one. Married Serafina Damiani. When, they don't have no when, where. It was Sicily.
So he died in
Some of these
1951.
things they have wrong. They had my father being born in Italy. He wasn't born in Italy. Him and Uncle Jim, his brother, was born here. The rest of them were Salvatore, Serafina, that's Jim, Uncle Jim, Josephine, Aunt Josie. Patrina, I never knew her. She died of the flu during the Second World War or something. Conchetta, that was Joe Amadale's grandmother. Aunt Maggie, Aunt Ina, Jacquetta, and Aunt Sarah.
So who was Mike's, what's his name again?
Mike Antonucci,
Yeah.
that was Aunt Josie. Josephine, yeah.
Okay, that was his
That
grandmother.
was his grandmother, yeah.
He just passed away.
Who?
No, Mike Antonucci
No,
didn't pass away.
no, he didn't. It was Joe Amadale.
Joe Amadeo.
Okay, this is my grandmother, where she's born Palermo, Sicily. Now, did I ever tell you how they got married? My grandfather kidnapped her, took her up in the mountains so her family couldn't find her, lived with her until she could have a baby to make sure she could have children, and then he married her. Her brothers, everybody was going crazy looking for her.
This
I
was
would
in
have killed
Sicily.
him. I would have killed him.
Wow.
And she died in 1910,
Yeah, 1905. Oh, came to the United States in 1905.
but died in 1910.
Yeah, she died after she had Uncle Jim. This is Ecachetta. She married James Amadale. Children was Ralph, that was Joe Amadale's father. Mary, Francis, and Sarah. I'll show you their pictures. I don't have Ralph's picture, but I have Mary, Francis, and Sarah's.
Well, I got a folder here for Ayano, tell us
That's her husband.
marriages and so forth.
Okay.
Oh, good. I'd like to see that too.
Here's James Amadale. That was Ancachetta's husband. This is Ralph. Tells you all the children he had. Adea, that's who he married. Married Ralph Amadale. And then, see, They had children, James, Joseph, John, Ralph, and Elaine.
Oh, Franks?
They had 5 children.
And they were trying to a girl, right?
And then the ship tells the kids, James, Frank, Joseph. Doesn't get much. He had 2 children, Joseph and Lewis, that lived here, remember?
Yeah.
In Huntley.
Well,
I got
we
their
could fill in when he died, just not too long ago.
I got their pictures here when they were here. Okay, this is all the Amadales.
We would have to get the guy cutting the grass. I know we get a little
He
cord.
was supposed to be here at 12. And this is still Amadale's. Mary Jane Amadale. She had 2 children. One boy was JJ, retarded. He was bad. But you know,
Politically correct is not retarded anymore.
no, what is it?
It's mentally handicapped.
Okay.
What's the last word?
Handicapped.
Yeah, she had a cross Mary Jane with him. She ended up in a home with Alzheimer's. I think her daughter's still alive. And this is her husband, Mary Jane's husband. And this is Frances. She never had any children. She died of breast cancer. Sarah Amadale, she might be dead now. I don't know. I haven't heard since Margie's gone now. I could ask Mike Antonucci now. Katrina.
Not Triana.
That's my father's sister. She married Frank Bedonia. I was just hearing about Frank Bedonia. They had children, Frank, Anthony, and Ursula. I was just hearing.
Ursula. Don't you usually spell Ursula spelled with an E?
I don't know, Ursula.
Maybe it's with a U. Usually.
Okay, Maggie. So she was born in Termini, Italy. She married Charles Fargo. Adopted daughter Belinda. They adopted Uncle Charlie's sister's daughter from Italy.
Yeah.
Oh man, there
You know,
was
when
such a
she
big
told
deal
me
with
she
that
was
thing.
part Sicilian,
He gave her Aunt
you know what I
Maggie's
told her?
diamond watch. He gave it to Aunt
I said, I have
Maggie, and
nothing
Maggie got
against
so
them.
mad at him.
but they were born on an island and should stay there.
This was Adina, Margie's mother. First husband was Emilio. Second husband, Albert Fusaro. Margie. Okay, Sarah, that's Aunt Sarah.
Well, Harold's last name was Ryder, huh? He was
Yeah.
the taxi cab driver.
Right, he was Jewish.
He took me to my first, and Dad, to my first Sox game.
Oh, did he?
I think it was like 1960, and we sat right behind the dugout. But he had like Coke bottle lenses. It was so bad he couldn't see the game, and he was listening to the game on a transistor radio. Back then we called them transistor radios. You know?
Yeah, we went to he liked,
He liked the ball games.
this is Uncle Jim.
What,
He married Aunt
his
Nancy.
Uncle Jim, but his name is Sarah Feeney?
Yeah, that's the name.
Fina?
My name was supposed to have been that. Because I was the firstborn, because that was his mother's name.
So they named a guy with
Yeah,
the mother's
that's why
name?
they called him James then. And then the midwife kept coming and saying, we gotta get a name for this kid, we gotta get a name for this baby. And so my mother said, she thought of her girlfriend, Vernile. She didn't want me to be named Serafina, right? Well, my sister was stuck with that name then when she was born. But I think that's a pretty name.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's a movie.
And this is Aunt Nancy, my brother, my father's brother, married my mother's sister.
Okay.
Yeah. His second wife was Ellen. She tried to kill him. She was from Indiana. And the third wife then was Dolores. They moved to California. And then he had children, Lorraine and Frank. And the second wife, he had a daughter named Barbara. She looked exactly like Lorraine, his first daughter.
So they called him Jim though.
Yeah, Jim. I've got a little thing that shows his picture and
All right.
and they got Lauren downstairs. Her name was Lorraine. And that's my first cousin, his Uncle Jim's son, named after my brother. And that is his second daughter, then his second wife.
Barbara
And
Bell.
this was a stepson. And this was Jackie Leo. They don't have much on her. And Lisa, Margie's daughters, 2 daughters. And Josie.
You said Margie's 2 daughters.
Yeah, Jackie and Lisa.
Oh, okay, right, okay.
Okay.
Was it one of them, wasn't she handicapped?
Yeah, she's got MS, like Frank, bad. Okay, she had two girls, 2 daughters. Okay, this is Aunt Josie. Now she married, she had 3 husbands. Joseph, Perry, they all died. Mike Antonucci was the second husband. Then she married Virtual Magnani. We never had much to do with her. They always called her the black sheep of the family. I think maybe because she was married so many times. But she used to live in Fort Des Moines. And she used to work at Fort Des Moines. They had where the servicemen were.
Commissary?
No, Fort.
USO?
What do they call that? Where like Glenview, Great Lakes has.
Air base.
Yeah, you know, they have an army base there, an army base. And they had wax there, an army. She worked there, you know?
Okay.
And so I don't think they thought too much of that. But she's the one that gave us the goat. We went to visit her.
Oh.
She gave us a baby goat.
Oh, yeah?
Did I tell you about that?
Well, I remember you talking about the goat.
Yeah.
I'm the goat.
Yeah. And then this is her children. Pete Perry, Angie Perry, first husband. And this is their children, Sandy. I remember the reunion, that name, those names. Sarah Perry. Now see, these people I don't know, you know?
Starting with
The only one I knew was Angie Perry.
So you don't know the Hartzers?
No, I don't know those, no. I don't know those people. I
Okay.
know Angie Perry.
So all these people from
From Ecochetta,
on, we don't know any of these people.
no.
So we can kind of like separate these.
Let me see.
Well, there's pictures in here too.
Let me see. There's a few that you might know.
Okay, well, hold it, let's keep it separate from this for now.
Okay.
Because if they're not even, we don't even
Well,
know
see,
who they are.
I don't know all these people here. Because she had a lot of children.
Oh, Einstein, I think he was part of our
Grandchildren.
family tree.
Harper, I don't know them.
Who?
I don't know them.
Einstein.
Oh yeah, are we part Jews now, you're saying? We're Jewish.
Yeah. What do you think I got this nose?
I heard it was a Roman nose.
All right.
Roman all over your face.
See, Antonucci's, I don't even remember them either. that's.
Okay, so they're distant relatives, but
Right, but, not important.
we should put them in a different, you got another clip like this, Dan?
Larry, just turn it backwards. We'll just turn those backwards.
Okay, well, what about the pictures and stuff behind you?
No, that's about the that's about the Antonucci's, and
Oh.
I don't know them. I don't know them. One was a barber, I think, and they got certificates, and, Mike was doing all this, so he naturally has all his relatives.
Marriage registers.
You can just turn backwards, Larry.
Conchetta Ballesteri, this is at Conchetta.
Well, see,
Okay.
so, I mean, this is,
Yeah, keep that one. This was her third husband. Adea Amadil, okay? This is, Mike Antonucci's mother.
who's that?
I don't know who that is.
Well, I got
This is this Robert
family tree.
Tomato.
I don't know.
Okay. Okay, well, we're gonna look at that next.
Let's see if I see anything more.
I can't seem to find the one that Carly made up.
I know I've got the one that Carly had,
Yeah?
the story.
This was, Mike Antonucci must have been a barber. As per your request, our records show you were issued a license to practice barbering in Iowa, January 14, 1929, and the renewal has been issued annually, therefore that you are duly licensed as of this date, July 19, 1946. Barber division. His father must have been a barber.
And journeyman barbers.
Yeah.
They even had a local union.
Okay.
There's another picture right there.
Is there? No, let me see.
Perry's. Antonucci. Mike Antonucci.
This is Mike Antonucci. Angie, I know Angie. Rosemarie and Sarah. I know them, that's all. Frank Perry, I don't know if I
And
remember.
Josephine Ballesteri.
Yeah, that's Aunt Josie, my father's sister.
Okay, well, we could put this with that.
Okay.
Then we'll just turn that one backwards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're related, but, well, I'll put notes on it.
Okay.
Here, I'll fix it.
Dad, where'd you go?
I was looking for that clip.
Now, we're just gonna clip it backwards.
It's a lot of stuff, Larry.
Yeah. We're gonna go through Dad's family tree now for a little bit.
Okay,
Then we'll go come back.
okay.
Barbara, could you put this over there too?
You can have those pictures. You want them?
Yeah.
Nobody else will take care of them. Sandy's getting rid of a lot of her pictures she has.
I don't.
So, even Roy's parents, he had a lot of pictures they're getting rid of. Nobody wants them.
That's your history. You know?
Yeah, well, you know, one cookie left.
Which pope is this, do you know?
John Paul.
Okay, Mr. and Mrs. Samuel Ballesteri family humbly prostrate at the feet of your, okay. They must have donated for something.
Gain at the hour of death, and condition of that being sorry for their sins.
They got a seal on there on the
That's
bottom.
Pope John the 23rd.
Right.
Should I get rid of that?
No.
Oh.
No, you want to keep it?
Sure.
That's why I was going to shred it, and I thought I better wait to see if Larry wants it.
My birth certificate from the hospital.
Really?
It's a copy, I guess.
So you don't have the original?
Possibly. I got so many,
2:30 a.m., huh?
yeah.
Sister Mary Isabella was the superintendent at St. Mary Nazareth. Yeah, well, that's where I was born too, right?
Yeah, so was Sandy.
All right, let's go through your family tree, Dad. You said you had something there? Oh, here it is. Okay. Well, you even got the wife's.
You might as well just give that to him. What are you keeping it for? That's why I'm giving him all my stuff.
Well, this even goes even further. Well, you don't even have it over here, but you do. Isidoro, wife's great-grandfather. That would be the wife's
I
great-grandfather.
don't even know who made that up.
Agatha. So that was the mother of your grandpa. That was the mother of your grandfather. Because Francesco Arquilla was your grandfather. You never met him, right?
No.
And then the wife's great-grandfather, great-grandmother. How can that be? It's not the wife's, it's on the
I
father's side.
remember when him or the grandmother died, I remember. Because I went to my uncle's and I offered my condolences. They lived on Nashville.
Okay, so that's... Did I tell you I met a Molinari?
Really?
Yeah. At Woodland Doors and Windows, her name was Fran. That's, you know, her husband's name was Molinari. They did a quote. So wife's father's history. Siblings. There's Luciano. He was born in Lebanon. So Agatina was born later after that, 1915. We don't know when she died or anything?
What he died of?
Or when?
No.
I got my dad's date.
Why are they calling this the wife's ancestral chart? Well, you know what? Because this says served Italian Army in World War
If you have any
II.
questions,
This is probably uncle.
call Carly because he's the one that was doing this, going over and interviewing them for college. I remember him going there.
This is served the Italian Army in World War II. Well, it wasn't. It was World War I.
World War I, yeah.
So that's wrong right there. June 7th. This must have been Carl doing this, Dad. Yeah.
I got another file here that says Ellis Island.
This looks like Carl's handwriting.
Yeah, it was Carly.
Yeah, I think he did this, Dad. Okay, so we got some information here. So it does say what Mayor of Rayano. Corfino, Bruzi, Camillo, Molinari.
If my cow hadn't died, I'd still be in Italy.
No, yeah.
1868, wow. At least you had Indians around here.
No, probably. Yeah.
We did.
Black Hawk ones, no.
It was only 3 years after the Civil War.
Right.
Okay, yeah, well, this
My dad was born in 1800.
1899.
Yeah.
Yeah, this had been Carl that did this.
So this says, ask my dad how we were related, and it seems your great-grandfather married my great-aunt. Who is this? Anne Marie and Jimmy. Satella must be.
I don't really think we're related.
Well, I told you about that thing that Carl said that he took a picture of. Zatella, the family, you know, in memory of her maiden name was Zatella. Here, you know what? Now that I'm here, I guess I could show you the picture.
No, I got the death notice. The wife is Aquila, and the husband is
Here it is.
Zatella.
Who is that?
Wow, this is heavy.
Carl was there with his wife, and she must have been getting tests, you know, mammogram or whatever, and he saw that on the wall.
Yeah?
Well, you lost it.
Ooh. The Aquila family.
Oh, we should have timed it. How long it took him to cut the
Okay.
grass.
You want to do paying by the minute or what?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so I think Carl must have asked somebody.
Maybe his mom?
No, he said he asked my dad.
How about this?
Maybe it was. Maybe this was Anne Marie did this.
Yeah, it says Jimmy, and then Anne Marie and Jimmy.
Love Anna Marie and Jimmy. So asked my dad how we were related. It seems your great grandfather married my great aunt.
No. You know what it is? There's a mountain on four sides.
If you notice, everybody's
Everybody's
named
related.
Aquila over there.
He wasn't sure what her surname was. Does this make us kissing cousins? Enclosed a card which might make it clearer. I doubt it. Have a wonderful 1999.
Hey, here's somebody who was
So
buried
this must
in a
been-
poor man's cemetery in Rome.
This-
No marker.
And Aunt Mary's maiden name was Aquila.
Mm-hmm.
So
Emma's maiden name was
yeah,
Aquila.
Anne Marie was asking Jimmy this question.
Yes, right.
And sent it to Aunt Fern.
Okay.
Okay. Grandfather married the aunt. Grandfather. So yeah, cousins.
Whose cousin?
Does it tell Anne Marie is really your cousin?
Is really your cousin.
Well, we usually introduce her like that, you know.
Yeah, they were just family friends. Wow, that's important information.
How about this?
Oh wow, yeah.
Isn't that your granddad?
Carmela Molinari, my great grandmother, your mom's sister, married Sabatino Arquilla.
One of the sons named him Sabatino. What a great guy.
He was buried in a poor man's cemetery in Rome. No marker of tomb because the family had no money. Well, that was terrible. They had 6 children: Giuseppe Pina, Venanzio, Livio, Liliana, Sabatino, and Velia.
Sabatino works for the government.
In Rome.
aeronautical something or other.
Well, yeah, now, see, because she marked in stars who came to America, which was Livio Menanz. He's back in Italy now, or was before he passed.
Yeah.
And Velia.
And what's her name? The sister that lives here.
Oh, they got
I can.
Venanzio and Velia
Yeah.
and Livio.
Valia. Valia.
Okay. Sabatino's siblings.
Sabatino, while driving,
Singing.
he's singing opera.
Right, did he work for Grandpa?
No, he lived in Italy.
Oh.
He lived in Rome, and he was driving them to Raiano.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you met him
Yeah,
when you went there?
And he met the other sister.
he lived in the city, and then, Rihanna was like a suburb.
Hmm.
And he met, what's her name, Juliana or something? He met her.
Liliana.
Lillian, you met her. She had a beautiful house in Rome, apartment or house. Oh, with the modern, ornate Italian furniture.
Oh.
He's got pictures of it.
Camillo Molinari, he was a bricklayer born December 16, 1868, and died July 11, 1948. Married Rosaria T-Berry, born in Raiano. It's not the same T-Berries that you're related to, right, Mom?
No, not related.
Okay.
Her aunt married a T-Berry.
Okay, so here's the one, Amerigo, settled in Sydney, Australia.
Yeah, that's your mother's brother.
Right, so that was, okay. Wow, this is great information here.
So we got relatives in Australia.
Yeah.
They got a lot of sheep there too.
Well, you got relatives in New Jersey, my father's side.
And your father's
I
side.
thought they closed that prison.
My father went to visit them, my mother and my sister. That's when Johnny stayed here when he was a baby. He put the hole in my bathroom door.
That door's still there, isn't it?
Yeah, he couldn't stand, he was small. He couldn't stand closed doors. Now, I didn't know that. So I went to go to the bathroom, I closed the door, and all of a sudden I hear him running through the hall. Aunt Vern, Aunt Vern, Aunt Vern. He had one of these push toys that made music, and he started banging on the door, and he put a hole in the door.
Yeah, I got it patched, but you could still see on the edge where
Yeah.
Hollow doors.
And another time he was afraid of heights.
Oh no.
Jack took him to, I don't know, Kittyland or someplace to put him on the Ferris wheel.
Oh.
He jumped off, good thing he caught him.
Yeah, but who else? When we went to the baseball game, we went all the way up,
Yeah, that was Kurt.
Kurt.
and one guy couldn't stand heights.
Yeah, that was Kurt.
They broke my station wagon. They were fighting.
Yeah, that was a big thing. Kurt was pretty angry at us.
He was always angry. His son, they just like,
He's seeing this. I might have to edit this part.
I tell him that. I say, your son's just like you. And his wife tells me, tell him. He always had a puss on his face. If I show you pictures, even movies.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Marcia sent you this. Or Marcia sent this to somebody. Marcia,
Yeah,
she sent this.
okay. I don't know.
Fernand's son.
Daughter.
Yeah, daughter.
Yeah, Mark and Marcia's. Mark's sister. The twin.
I saw Mark at Nardi's wake.
Did you? Let's see, it says the population, wait, it says here, Abruzzo is positioned in the middle of the Italian peninsula, bordered by the Adriatic Sea to the east and Lazio in the west. It's made up of 4,000 plus square miles with a population of 1,250,000 according to 91 census. The population of the whole region is less than the population of the Italian capital city, Rome. The largest city of Abruzzo, in Abruzzo, is Pescara, with just over 100,000 people. This helps
They got a
explain
government something or other, Pescara.
why it is not a commonly known region of Italy. Abruzzo is made up of 4 provinces, including the capital, L'Aquila, Chieta, Pescara, and Teramo. These 4 provinces explain why Abruzzo is commonly known as Abruzzi, the plural form of Abruzzo. Abruzzese people no longer use the term Abruzzi. It's very mountainous. The Apennine mountain range that extends to the length of Italy goes right through the center of Abruzzo. The Gran Sasso mountain of the Apennine range is the highest peak in all of Italy. Due to the mountains and the sea, Abruzzo has a very mild climate. The winters provide a great place to ski because it gets very cold and snows a lot in the mountains. They just said it was a mild climate. So, the warm, dry summers provide a cooling vacation spot for people from Rome.
And they were closer to the Adriatic than the other ocean or sea, you know.
With Rome right next door, it's hard to escape a rich history of conquering land, wars, and reconstruction. Even though Abruzzo is considered a central region of Italy, historically speaking, it is considered a southern region of Italy because the landscape hindered its communication with the rest of Europe. The south is known for its communication barrier with the north. The region's capital, L'Aquila, became a city in the 13th century when the area was under the power of Frederick II. He called on inhabitants of 99 nearby castles to help consolidate his power between the Middle East and Northern Europe. The city commemorates this event with a fountain of 99 waterspouts in Piazza di Porta Rivera. Wow. After the fall of Frederick II, it became under the power of the Spanish Habsburgs.
Well, now, when the Spanish took control of the lower part of the peninsula, they added an L to our name. There was only one L before.
So maybe we are still part Spanish. People always ask, is Aquila Spanish? I said, do I look Spanish to you? But maybe I am. Yeah. It says, after the Spanish dynasty, there was a series of different rulers that created mass chaos in Abruzzo. The Austrians ruled there for a few years until the Kingdom of Naples took over. Wow. This is great. Great history. It's all about
Yeah, we went to visit a relative in Naples, and
You got more paper clips, Andy?
I'm going to get to keep this, right?
Yeah, I got big paper clips.
He had it in a bag.
Did you put it in here, Dan?
Or, oh, maybe not,
Well,
oh, no, one over
I
there.
got this.
All right, let's put that.
And I'll-
Let's put this in there.
Well, these are all mine.
So should I keep a copy of your birth certificate?
Yeah,
You might as well.
family tree. This one here.
I got I think the original, the state one.
This one is Rayano.
All right. And what's this?
Oh, that's my. I got the file cabinet there, and it kind of
Oh.
tells me what I got.
No.
Okay. All right, let's continue.
Okay,
What do we got here?
let's see.
What's
what-
this?
That's my father's death thing, if you want.
Really? Did you let us go to Grandpa Ballesteri's wake?
Did I what?
Did you let us go to his wake? Grandpa Ballesteri.
Did I go? No, you guys didn't go.
We didn't go?
No, I didn't. I don't know why I didn't make you go.
I mean, we were
I know.
63. I mean, I was 9 years old.
Well, didn't you find him?
Oh, no, I know where, he's buried, but I'm saying...
No, I meant, didn't you find him? At his house?
Oh, no, that was the other grandfather.
Okay.
Grandpa Fuller.
Oh, okay.
This is descendants of Salvatore Ballesteri.
And who did this?
Children of Salvatore. That was my grandfather's father. Children of his was Francesco Ballesteri. He was born in Bagheri, Sicily, and he went to Des Moines, Iowa. His brother was Michael Ballesteri.
Michelle, that says Michelle.
Yeah, and he had another brother, Tommaso Ballesteri. I didn't know that.
Balestreri.
That's how they spelled it, Ballesteri, yeah. And this is my grandfather. And
Wow.
There was something else I wanted.
Well, who did this?
Mike Antonucci sent me this letter. Here's a list of names that Jim sent me. It was his brother.
Larry, I
Look
noticed
them
your
over
face
and
is
write
all
place
red.
of birth and the
Yeah,
name Salvatore
I'm really
at the bottom.
hot.
Yeah?
I got too much...
Oh, we could turn the fan on.
No, because then it might bother Barbara. She was really cold when we came here.
Hey, how about me? I worked outdoors all my life, and now I'm cold when I'm inside the house.
Mike Antonucci sent me that.
Yeah.
Figured that one out.
Well, yeah, this is great.
Yeah, and it goes back,
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I could probably come up with some more stuff if I, spend a little time on the file.
Yeah. Why don't you? I mean, you don't have to do it today.
This was my father's macaroni. Yes, the name of
Purity
his company.
Macaroni Manufacturer. That's the return
Yeah.
See, Purity Macaroni Manufacturing Company. This was from Omaha, Nebraska. Now this here is
We'd
very
like to
valuable.
Stay out
This
of
is
the
what
army
kept my
because
father
they were
out of the
supplying the
service.
macaroni to the...
What?
This is what kept
Government?
my father out of
Yeah.
World War
Oh,
II
wow.
This is what kept him out of
Yeah.
World War II?
because he was,
Oh, there it is, a certificate.
He was 35 years old.
yeah. I think almost at the end of the war.
I was the lucky one. I was 13 when the war started, World War II.
Wow.
Actually, I told him I didn't feel good.
Because the spaghetti factory was essential to the war effort. We used to supply the army base with spaghetti. That's how he got out.
Oh, wow.
It says here, date employed September 1932. Average weekly rate of pay was $30 to $35. Average hours worked per week, about 60. It sounds about like you. You work for $30 to $35 an hour, don't you?
I think that's
More
terrible.
than 60.
Yeah. No, did we tell you that Barbara got a promotion?
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Barbara.
She even got a raise too.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's great.
instead of working 60, she works 65 now.
He also worked at the ordnance plant as a tool setter.
That's where he worked, yeah, the ordnance plant. And you know what happened? He was working at his sister's grocery store as a butcher. And people were working at the ordnance plant and they would come in and cash their checks. $100 and some a week. My father was making $25 a week.
Oh,
My mother said, that's crazy. Quit and go work over there. So that's what he did. His sister wouldn't talk to him for I don't know how long because he did that. So that's why he went to work at the ordnance plant, because they were making so much more money than him.
Making bombs and ammunition.
That's when he made our rings.
Hey, how about
This ring.
Yeah.
how about
Yeah.
where he worked? What do you call it?
International Harvester.
Yeah, International Harvester.
Well, he says here, if I'm taken from this food manufacturing industry, I will have to close up as my dad, 73 years old, has been helping me. On 2 different occasions I've tried to break in 2 of my nephews, but to no avail. They are now in the armed forces.
They drafted them.
Yeah. Purity macaroni.
If they used their noodle, they wouldn't have gone in the army.
There is no other macaroni manufacturing plant within 300 square miles of us, and it is out of the question to try to get someone to perform my duties within this area. Is a replacement training program in operation? No. Contemplated? No.
So at that time, he had to quit the ordnance plant and work full-time over here, take a reduction in pay.
Right.
Because stay out of the service.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he worked in the ordnance plants as a tool setter from August 42 to February 1844. He says, I worked at both places, sometimes getting as little as 3.5 hours of sleep a day. Educational background, 8th grade graduate.
You want to keep that?
Yeah.
Okay, you keep that. Now this here is
Wow. This is
a letter
stuff.
from Omaha, Nebraska to my father.
(1946) from General Mills. Dear Sam, I am attaching a check from F.W. Bruce and Son, Omaha for $449.83, covering that 100-something Durham granular you sent us at $4.90 per hundredweight. That's what it is. Less freight and tax of $39 freight and $1.17 tax. Certainly, that's to see the Purity macaroni. That's, oh no, I certainly hate to see the Purity macaroni company pass out of existence. This is one of the oldest accounts, and we have, I imagine, as has always been a real pleasure to call on you and your father. I want to thank you both for the many favors and courteous treatment given me, and I wish you success in Chicago.
That's when he moved here. He sold the factory.
And your father a long life of enjoyment. Let me hear from you sometime. Sincerely, Ralph Swafford, General Mills.
Here's another one from he wrote to my grandfather, General Mills.
Excuse me, Larry, do you have anything about my dad in the World's Fair?
No.
No?
No, you didn't give me that thing last week, that booklet, a couple weeks ago.
I have to relocate it.
Dear Mr. Ballesteri, Mr. Francesco Ballesteri, this was
My grandfather.
I understand that on July 19th, oh, same as Sandy,
Sandy, yes, she was born in
you'll be celebrating your 75th birthday. Few people have the good fortune to live such a ripe old age and privilege to celebrate so momentous an occasion. May I join your host of friends in extending my congratulations and best wishes for a happy and enjoyable day. I hope you continue to be blessed with good health so that you may enjoy many more anniversaries. My best wishes and warmest personal regards, J.C. Minter, General Mills.
General Mills. You want to keep these too?
Sure, this was in Chicago office.
Here. Two of those.
All right.
Okay.
How much is that
Go back in
stamp?
the envelope, Larry.
Huh?
$4?
Well, this is different. It's got a different thing in there.
Oh.
How much is the stamp? Is 3 cents.
Wow.
Now this is a letter from my father's cousin in New Jersey.
Agnes.
Yeah, Agnes. And this is her children. Her mother's name was Catherine. And that her father was my grandfather's brother. I think this letter, she didn't know my father was dead. 1964, February 13th. She's telling him that her husband died, you know. I don't know if you want this, but these are cousins.
Well, Mom, if you don't give it to me, where's it gonna go?
I know, okay, you keep it then. Here. Pictures going there.
Sandy gets a hold of it, it'll go in the garbage.
I know.
We'll come back to
Okay,
you.
this was my
No,
guess.
you know what she did to the Levan boys, their grandmother? You know, she painted those pictures. You know, we got the one painting hanging on the wall.
Right.
She painted one of a bluebird and a cardinal. I don't know which one Sandy had. She threw it out.
Oh, you're kidding me.
These are programs.
She threw it out because she said that Frances, who was their grandmother, she was practicing something.
Oh, she's crazy. Crazy.
Why
This
didn't you
was,
just give it to somebody else in the family?
Yeah, or give it to her grandkids.
I know. Francis
That's-
painted that, you know?
I know, that's sacrilege.
My father used to love to go to Maywood Park.
So he saved the programs?
Yeah,
Where's that at?
Maywood Park racing track.
Not only that, he crossed over off somebody.
Yeah.
I was so
I
bored
used to
when I
take
went.
Johnny
Oh, yeah.
with him. The last few races. Usually he would go, he'd get him free, going for the last few races.
Right, yeah.
You know, then he wouldn't have to pay. Okay,
No,
let's see.
what happened when I went to play,
35
Place
cents
the
for
bet.
the program.
Sandy followed me.
Uh-huh.
Now,
So
I don't
this
know who
one
this Anthony
time-
Ballesteri is.
She didn't follow me, and I'm looking for her. I didn't place the bet, and the horse came in.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
And that happened twice.
Oh.
I don't know who this is, Anthony Ballesteri, Frank.
At Wrigley Field, she fell down the stairs.
Oh, yeah, you told me about that one.
I don't know.
Ancestors of Anthony Ballesteri.
I don't know who that is. So if you want to keep it.
Well, I'll figure out who it is and somehow through all that.
Okay.
Larry, if you do a
Now,
good job,
this
you
is-
get a free pen.
This is my father's communion picture. Here he
It goes
is.
in that envelope.
Huh?
It goes in that envelope over there. The one with
Yeah.
the
Hey,
drawing.
Here,
who- who's this?
Which one is he, Maya?
The one with the light suit on.
And that's Grandpa Ballesteri.
Yeah, his communion picture, St. Anthony's Church.
Wow. In the middle, it's got the light color suit on.
Right.
You keep that too. That's old.
Oh, I just want to see that. Whoa, it's gonna break here if you're not careful. It's already, you know, needs to be preserved.
Mm-hmm.
Commercial faux shop. I
What's
put
in
in
here?
some acid-free. I wonder if this is acid-free.
No,
You know about all that stuff, don't you?
no, only from what that book I did before Junior.
Okay, let's see what this is now. Oh, this is St. Anthony's School. They had, you know what this? Reunion or something.
Oh.
Okay, let's see what they have here. Oh, I think this is just occupation. This is a copy of the occupational thing for my father. This is my father's brother. He's changed his name to James Ballester. This was when he moved to California.
Really?
Yeah. Of course, he had so many women after him, you know, for child support.
Oh,
He never paid child support
oh boy.
to my aunt.
That was your father's brother?
Yeah.
Wow.
This is the guy who bought the factory from my from my father. He wrote a letter to my father.
1947, so today's the first day of spring, so I suppose it's better than in Chicago. I picked up my real estate statement of taxes today, and also picked up your personal and enclosing a statement. Things are rolling along, giving you, we've got lots of spaghetti and fish
See, they try to make a go of that, but they
and bills.
Yeah.
Say hello to the family, Ernie. So then this guy didn't make it then, huh?
This is a check. Purity man. This is another.
Canceled check, 1946.
Here's the Northwestern Bell Telephone Company. The bill
Telephone bill,
from Des Moines.
please present this bill when making payment. $10.58. You had a credit.
Yeah.
It must have been a lot of money back then.
Yeah.
This is an order for spaghetti. Okay, this is my grandfather's brother that settled in New Jersey. He owned a grocery store too.
What, did mice get at this thing?
Huh? I don't know what happened to that.
So obviously he had some kind of store.
His name was Michael. Yeah. Now these are war ration books.
Bananas.
Those are probably valuable.
Lots of bananas.
These are war ration books.
Oh, really?
During
We
the
had to
war.
have rations for sugar,
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
everything.
got
Shoes, you couldn't even
stamps?
buy shoes.
Yeah, these little stamps.
Right, wow.
Gasoline, couldn't buy tires.
Wow.
Looks like he was hoarding some of these things. He didn't use all these rations.
I know.
Or maybe just the end of the war, he didn't need
Maybe
to.
it was on a diet.
Yeah.
They got a picture of a tank on the ration stamp.
That's probably worth money. War ration books.
Hey, I got my dad's story, Immigration from Cherbourg.
Keep that.
That's in France, isn't it?
Keep this.
Cherbourg?
This is my brother's partner in Texas went out to Italy, and he took this picture for my brother. Back in here, he was going this way when he went to Sicily.
Okay. Bulgaria. Must be, that's the town then? Near Palermo.
Yeah, this is my grandfather's notice when he died.
St. Anthony's Church. He lived to 80. Lived with his daughter, Mrs. Charles Fargo. He
And
died
Maggie.
at home in an illness of 3 days. A retired macaroni manufacturer. He was born in Sicily. He came to the United States in 1903, moving to Des Moines 45 years ago. He was a member of Stemma d'Italia.
That's the picture you have. He was in his uniform.
Oh, that's what that is?
Yeah, that's
Somebody,
what that is.
I've shown it
Almost
to,
like the
to
Knights
somebody.
of Columbus, I would say today, you know?
Stemma I gotta look that up. 'Cause I
The
was
one
wondering.
that's in the hallway?
Yeah, he's got that banner that goes across
Right,
it. I was
right.
wondering what that was.
Yeah, yeah.
The rosary will be recited.
He couldn't afford a suit.
He had a suit on underneath it.
You're funny.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Okay. Now, before it was Purity Macaroni Company, it was Des Moines Macaroni. That's my
Why are
grandpa.
you saying Des Moines?
Hey, somebody
Des
said,
Moines. I always said that, Des
It's
Moines.
Des Moines. It's just
Des
like
Moines.
saying Illinois.
Okay, Des Moines.
somebody said I'm never serious. I said, the last time I was serious, I got married. Label maker.
Well, look at this. It's got his picture of my great grandfather.
Oh, wow. Wow, look at that.
And that's him here, you know, this,
Yeah.
Okay, this is that cousin in, does she look like my sister?
looks more
Agnes?
like you, looks more like you, I think.
You
Let
think
me
so?
see.
Yeah,
Now,
when you were young.
this is the passport
Passaporto.
of my grandfather.
This is you?
No,
No, that's my cousin in New Jersey.
Oh, I was wondering.
You go here. Let me see this one.
Oh, I got a short arms.
I thought, ooh. So 1918, huh? Is that when he came over?
Mm-hmm.
This was his passport.
Adolf, who is my beautician, is Sicilian, and he read it to me. He said that's very valuable. What the heck is the name of that guy you always used to say?
Mussolini?
Mussolini signed it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, this is about the balustrades in Milwaukee.
Now, who was the Frank Ballesteri that in Milwaukee?
I think they're relatives of ours, because my father traveled there one time with Aunt Maggie and Uncle Charlie when they came in. They left my father here. He stayed with me and with my grandmother and my mother. They didn't let him go there, so something was going on there. Here's that Agnes again.
Rivolo,
Here, yeah.
New Jersey.
This is my grandfather's death card.
Really? 1951.
Now this is my father's brother, Aunt Conchetta, and Aunt Nina, Margie's mother.
Did you write that down on the back?
No, I didn't. Let me write it.
Left to right.
I think I got my mother and dad's passports.
Oh, wow.
Boy, this is bleached out.
That's supposed to be Mussolini's handwriting?
Something.
I don't know, that's kind of...
I think he said it had the seal. Too bad we don't know somebody that reads Sicilian. Okay. Now these are just copies I made when I went out to Des Moines, Iowa. I gave them to Mike and oh, this is Jim and his third wife.
All right, you want these passports?
Sure.
Yeah, your grandparents.
No, I don't think you want these things. It's just letters, a couple letters from the guy who bought my father's. It's sold to Carroll Sales Company, Mason City, Iowa. How much spaghetti he sent to them, how much it cost.
Well, that's an interesting fact,
Oh,
Mom.
okay.
So you know how much it costs and what it was
Okay.
going for.
Here's the Illinois Bell too, keep that.
Why is there a pin stuck
I
in
don't know.
there?
To hold the
Must
two
have been-
pages together.
Must
Oh.
have been right. Here's another letter. This is the guy who bought the factory for my
I'm gonna have to
father.
buy a box to put all this in, you know, a tub.
And then you have to go
It's a
through
strong
it.
box, yeah.
Then you have to go through it. Okay, this is my father writing to that Carroll Sales Company again.
I mean, that's all important documentation about purity, you know?
This is Des Moines National Bank, Purity Macaroni, $1,621. Not too much money. You wanna keep this?
Should put it in there.
Yeah.
I gave you one, you don't need more than one of these letterheads, huh? No,
Or what are you gonna do with it then?
I know.
Did you see his picture?
Sure.
Yeah.
Let me get rid of these things so we don't go back and forth on these things.
All you can see is the pupils in his eyes.
See, Grandpa didn't go back to Italy, did he?
No, we didn't.
I mean, after he went and got Grandma,
Hey, he refused to go back to Italy.
but Grandma did a few
I
times.
think there was
Then he came down from the mountain and he got married. He married her.
no, I think there was something political there. You had to get out of the country.
No, really?
Well, because the fascists had taken over, right?
Yeah.
But they thought he was a communist. But he wasn't a communist.
Okay, here's a lot of pictures, Frank. Frank, I keep calling you Frank. My grandmother. Wait a minute.
Well, she's in that picture in the hallway.
There's another one.
Serafina?
Here's my grandfather's store. I made copies and I brought them to Des Moines. Here, somebody wrote on here. Jim not born. Patricia's dead. Grandma Ballesteri. Uncle Sam. No, my father's not in here. Oh, might be him.
I think the names on the back are by the people, so.
Oh, okay. So Grandma Ballesteri, Uncle Sam with a question mark here, Aunt Sarah, Aunt Maggie.
No, I think Aunt Maggie was the bigger one. Aunt Sarah was, because she was older than Aunt
That's not
Sarah.
what's written on the back. Well, it says a question mark.
Yeah, yeah.
Aunt Josephine.
This is the bell in St. Anthony's Church that my grandfather went around collecting for to send for Italy for them to put it up. This is Mike Antonucci. He made this altar, wood carving, for what St. Ambrose Church in Des Moines, Iowa. Margie's sister got married, and so these three stood up at the wedding. I didn't. But they had this picture taken later. I have the wedding picture, but
So that's Margie.
yeah.
Is that Uncle Frank?
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
it
there's
looks like
Mom.
it. I mean, I could tell that was your mom.
Hey,
This is the
And
factory.
check.
hey, how about this?
Now this here wasn't there. This was a picture window here. It didn't look this bad when we lived here. This was a bedroom. This was our bedroom. This was the living room.
So window on the left was a bedroom,
Yeah. And the other two windows were the living room.
and there was a picture window
Yeah,
here
that was a
where the
picture
garage
window
door
there.
And
is.
there were no doors.
Right. That was a spaghetti factory.
No.
On the lower level.
And we had, on this side was 2 more bedrooms and a bath in the back. And on that side was the stairs going up, and then you went up was a dining room, a living room, a dining room, and then the kitchen.
And the building's still there right now. It looks-
Yeah, they wanted to make a landmark of it because of the spaghetti factory. Oh, this is interesting too.
My dad's,
This is a lot of
License.
balustrades. Yeah, somebody took this off of the internet. where they're all located, all the balustrades. Maybe, the one you were talking about, maybe they're in here.
Mason contractor certificate.
That's your grandpa's?
Yeah,
Maybe that
50
one.
years old, 49 years old, and 5'6", 149 pounds.
No,
Do you have this picture?
Not this big one.
You could have it. I think you got one of these, right?
okay.
Yeah,
Well, that's
you got the big one.
Joe on the Dale, right?
Yeah, Joe with his boys. Wow, Dad, there's a lot of these.
What?
There's a lot of these. One was 49, 50, 51.
This is
Yeah,
at
you were there,
Anthony
yeah.
Ballesteri. Maybe he's in there, Larry.
Who?
Anthony
Yeah, it's
Ballesteri.
got all the list of them in here.
Yeah, here I have my dad's birth certificate.
Really?
Yeah. From Italy. Provincia di Aquila.
You know what? Ancestors of Anthony Ballesteri. Maybe that was the other brother of my father's. He was from Wisconsin here, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
This is your handwriting, right?
No.
No?
Everybody was hush-hush at that time.
Third of September. Yeah, this is it here. This is the actual birth certificate, 1899. September 3rd, Barbara. Grandpa Aquila's birthday. Wow.
Wow, look how skinny you were, Larry.
Yeah, I was, wasn't I?
Yeah, your face. You always had that little round face, though. Yeah, I always had that
Well,
little
this is
round
important stuff here, Dad.
But here's something. I told you it was a political deal. He received amnesty. That's what it says there.
Yeah.
That's it. So he could have gone back, you know.
Yeah, I gotta get this translated. It says 1920, I think. This was October 7th of 1920. And then again in 23. Well, actually, you had 4 people here. Agapito Arquilla, Andrea, and Rocco Arquilla, and Nicola Ciampoli.
I don't get it.
Wow. I didn't realize you guys had all this stuff. Wow.
You didn't think you'd get this much stuff, huh?
Hey, did I tell you my dad had a bicycle?
Oh, I got pictures.
5 guys owned it. He barely drove it.
So then you're giving me this stuff too?
Yes, you might as well take it off.
Do you wanna keep this thing like that, and I'll just put it in another, you got another manila envelope or something?
Possibly.
Okay. Here.
I got pictures here now.
You gotta make sure you keep the baluster in that clothes separate.
Yeah.
Here's the second wife that he married, my grandfather.
The one you said that was a
Mean.
bitch?
Yeah.
Biatch?
I tried to write on the back in yellow, but see if, can you read it?
Something, Grandpa Ballestary and
His second wife.
The witch.
second wife.
This is the original, if you
What?
want that.
So,
Oh, yeah.
he's the one who owned the spaghetti factory.
Yes, yes. And they went back to Des Moines, Iowa, and from here, after his wife died, things were bad there during Depression, you know? So they went back to Des Moines, Iowa then, and that's when they opened up the spaghetti, they had the spaghetti factory.
Mm. So this is before the spaghetti factory.
Yes.
Who is the girl, this girl?
That's my first cousin, Margie.
Margie.
She just
okay.
died.
Right. And then the
Yeah.
middle girl's Aunt Chuck, right?
Yeah. No, I don't know if you want some of these pictures. This is
Let's
my
see.
mother and father at Joanne T-Berry's wedding.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you want a picture of my brother.
Sure.
Okay.
I could post it on, what's her name's site and say, hey, look what I have.
That's
What
all
is
I
it?
have are
Uncle
these.
Frank, this picture of Uncle Frank.
That's Uncle, oh, wow.
Okay,
That's all I have are these.
Kathy's wedding.
Oh, really?
Grandma Jean.
You're really gonna
Who is it?
You're really gonna comment on this one.
Oh, no, I've seen this picture before.
I mean,
Yeah. Oh, look, your dad has his eyes closed.
Would you say?
You got your eyes closed.
When my mother went to Texas, her and Aunt Lou, that time,
Oh.
my brother made that frittata, that big
oh,
frittata.
that thing is huge.
Yeah, I know. This is my grandfather in Des Moines, Iowa.
Oh, he's got his hat in his hand.
Yeah. This is Mike Antonucci's house and where he worked, his woodworking place.
You still have that?
I don't know. No, I think he gave up. He can't work no more because he has MS. This was when Aunt Eileen and Uncle Jimmy came to Des Moines, Iowa, and we went to the Capitol. You know, the big Capitol out there is something to see. And then they took these pictures.
I remember climbing those stairs.
Oh yeah, I think we took you there.
Yeah.
Up to the top. Right, I forgot.
I remember.
Where's this at?
In
Des
Des
Moines,
Moines.
Iowa.
Oh, in Iowa.
That's the Capitol building.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
There's another.
I should do that. We should drive to Des Moines one day. Take a weekend trip and visit all the spaghetti factory.
And go to the Glendale Cemetery to see all the graves.
Yeah,
Here's you.
we'll do a long weekend.
Hey, naturalization papers.
Your
My
dad? Oh.
Age 27.
And isn't it your grandfather, Arquilla, that you have the boat that he came in on?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
Right, that's what she said.
And that's Margie?
No, that's Aunt Sarah, and that's her daughter that she adopted, Maria.
Okay.
That's me with our dog Bobo in Des Moines, Iowa.
You got a peasant girl's shirt on there, huh?
This is my grandfather when Margie got married.
So he had a mustache.
Yeah.
Who did?
My great grandfather.
I don't know if you want these.
Let's see.
That's my mother and Maggie and two of their friends. This is the fish Charlie caught 7.5 pounds in Raccoon River. Joe Roberto, that's Joe Roberto, got one 36.5 pounds.
Wow. A big fish.
This is
Looks
Johnny
like a catfish.
and Kathy and Johnny.
Geez, I don't even remember going to that wedding.
You don't.
No.
This is my father and my
right there,
mother.
Johnny.
I found Carly's folder.
Did you?
It has photos.
Grandma, Grandpa Bell's there.
Mm.
This is my mother and Aunt Conchetta. I was pregnant with Sandy here. We're by Aunt Sarah's house, and that's you over here with my father.
Yeah, that was the 50s, all right.
Well,
Aunt Chick and Uncle Jack.
This was my mother and Lee and Dee Turner's wedding.
here's Carly's photos. I don't know.
Are you the little baby?
Mm-hmm. No, on the left-hand side.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, you could barely
By
see
your
it.
dad?
By my dad, by my father. My
Oh.
father was holding them.
Oh, okay.
This is my mother, Mary Jane Amadale, Frances Amadale, and Sarah Amadale. And that's Aunt Sarah, the picture behind that.
Oh yeah, well I could tell. She told the best ghost
Oh,
stories.
she's on.
Oh, she had us kids
I know,
cowering. Remember that?
This is the 3 Amadale girls. Frances, Mary Jane, she looks like Eleanor Parker. Eleanor Powell, one of those. And Sarah. That's my, Joe Amadale's aunts.
Love them hairstyles.
Yeah.
Look at the hairdos.
That's 50s, huh?
Now this is Aunt Maggie, and the friends of hers from Texas, Amadale's, Uncle Charlie, my grandfather, Uncle Albert, Margie's father, stepfather. There's her mother, my father, my mother, me, my brother, my sister, and Margie. But in the front of Aunt Maggie's house.
And their names are all on the back.
Yeah, I wrote it on the back.
I like the straw hat.
We got 2
Straw
pictures
hats.
of that.
Okay, I got 4
Here,
more folders.
got another one. This is Mary Jane Amadale. She must have stood up for a wedding, maybe her brother's wedding. And then, do you have all these pictures when they were here?
Probably not.
Here, take them.
Yeah, what was his wife's name?
We
Oh,
saw
Kathy.
her. Yeah.
Kathy,
We
that's it.
saw her at Macy's. Remember when she used to work at Macy's?
That's right. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if she moved out to Oregon with
Yeah.
him. No.
Yeah, no. We saw her at Macy's, but that's been a long time after they split. But I'm not sure.
Oh, here, my dad went to evening school in Chicago.
Larry.
Here,
Tilden High,
take all these too.
1922. Wow.
That's hard to do
Conchetta.
after working all day in construction.
This is Margie's mother that passed away in Aunt Conchetta. They were young. Margie's mother was only 43.
Wow.
She died of a stroke. And Aunt Conchetta was 64. You put the pictures. You want to put the pictures in here, Barbara? And Larry wants to figure out about this person. I don't know who
Here's
it
my
is.
dad's death certificate.
Let me see what's the picture. Okay.
Let me have those pictures down there. And those to the side.
They were buried
Sandy's
in the
trying to
back. No
paint
wonder
this
I couldn't
picture now.
find it.
Of her grandmother, great grandmother.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, here, take this too.
here.
Baluster.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, here's my dad's matrimony certificate. And my mother.
These are nothing. You wanna see the blueprints for my mother's house on Westford Hill Drive?
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Here,
Oh, wow.
you can have that.
Oh, my gosh. Plant survey. This is 1947, huh?
Here, my dad got a, what do you call it? A pension for being in the army, I think.
What is this, Larry?
My grandma
Oh, the
Bellstairs
blueprints.
house.
Okay.
War Ministry, that's what the heck this is now.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if my father could be in this picture. St. Anthony School, 1913 to 2003.
Yeah. Good luck trying to figure
Trying to
it out.
find him, right?
What is this?
Okay, that's all I had, Larry.
Oh, that's a
Oh, wait a
lot.
minute, no, there's something else. I didn't go through these two things.
I got two more here.
Oh, here's the
Oh, no, this is the
Bellstairs.
other one, family
Air
tree.
Ministry, I mean, War Ministry.
This is,
Who's got my dad's pictures where he's got the medals?
Well, I've got the
Medals.
the certificate with the medals on it.
Oh, okay.
It's hanging on the wall in my
No, this
office.
one. Mhm.
Wow.
this is a picture of the spaghetti press, when you pressed out the spaghetti. And this is
Oh, cool.
where they must have gotten it, Larry.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
You want that, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Wow. That's amazing. But they saved it. If Grandma Bellstairs saved it, then you got it.
Yeah. Yeah. Now this here you watch, right?
Right.
Somebody looked up on, I didn't find that, Ellis Island too, when Grandma came over. Where is that?
This is the son. That's a real important.
It gave the whole list.
How long? This was back in when was this done? 96 maybe. Or 98.
Well, it's gotta be one of those things I gave you, baby.
That's like a list of all the balustrades and the different spellings.
It gave the names of everybody who came over with her on Ellis Island. Might be in that family tree thing.
I thought I saw that.
You guys want something to drink?
You know, I think so. Yeah, I'm getting thirsty. I'm sure Barbara is too.
Oh,
Mom, how about you sit down and I'll get it?
no, I'll get it.
Ma,
It's good if I move for a hurry. It's not good if I sit too
it's good that
long.
I moved too. Is that camera still going? I wonder if the battery's good. Whoops.
Well, I found one bottle of water in here.
Yeah, still
I got
going.
more, but it's not cold.
Well, that's
Want
okay,
ice
'cause
in
no, I'm all right with not cold, just room
You
temperature.
like it if it's not cold?
That's how we normally drink it.
Well,
Okay, let me go
it
get
doesn't
it.
hurt my teeth.
Well, where, man? Tell me.
In that bedroom, the nightstand next on this side, it's in the nightstand, on the right-hand side.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, grab one of the bottles.
I bought it because I was gonna start drinking bottled water, purified water.
No.
I didn't notice any difference. So I went back to regular water.
Hey, water consumption is up. Except in California. We're lucky we got Lake Michigan there, you know that?
Yep. You know what? I gotta use the restroom.
These are my father's mortgage on his house.
Really?
Mortgage payments
Oh, yeah.
that he
Oh,
made.
you know what? I'll come back in a minute.
You know, in that particular house, they give you like, the house is not completed, you gotta finish it yourself.
Right, yeah.
Verna was lucky, she had an uncle who did plastering, you know.
Yeah. He's in handy.
You gotta watch out for the kids, Andy.
What are you talking about?
The leg, you talking about the leg on the table?
No, I'm not talking about the leg on the table.
Okay.
I'm talking about Marilyn Monroe's legs.
I got other stuff to go through, Frankie. Frankie. Why do I keep calling you Frankie?
That's a good
Because he lives
question.
here.
Well, because Frankie lives here.
Yeah.
Please, one's enough.
Was that going all the time?
Sure.
Oh, God.
I told you.
Larry said he might have to.
I'm making goofy faces and everything over here. I got other stuff I want to give you, like my mother's birth certificate, you know, stuff like that.
Well, we have to come back another time.
Yeah.
Hey,
So we need something for all this, Dad. Yeah, just you got a manila folder
yeah,
or a file
Here's an
folder?
empty something.
No, it's not all gonna fit in there. We just,
It has to be bigger.
Yeah, I think that paper's wider, maybe. No.
yeah, because there's all these,
I think you can fit it in all one envelope, but it's just gotta fit.
Let's see if this envelope's big enough.
That one
this
looks
stuff is
wide
pretty
enough.
wide.
Here,
That looks wide enough.
that's wider. Let's see if this one will fit in here. Yeah, this one will fit in here.
now here's one without the tabs. You want one with a tab?
No, it doesn't have to have.
You guys want glasses for your water?
No, I'm good with, we drink it out of the bottle. That way we can seal it back
No, you
up.
got pockets, so.
That's gonna be too big.
Oh, this is,
I'm gonna give you big,
Yeah, that one needs to.
well, this stuff is too big.
What's too big?
No, I'm saying to put it in a
how about something like this to carry it all in?
you know, I have all this, Dad. I have all these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carry it all in
And,
the
and this
handbag?
letter.
Oh, that's what Carl gave you, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I have Carl's. I have that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, we can use that. That'll be good.
Yeah. You guys don't want no cake, do you?
I don't.
Yeah.
Here, Barbara. There's that Yahoo stuff.
What's that?
A Yahoo search. We're gonna use this as a.
Turn the fan on. put the short white one twice.
Or you want the stiff thing as a backup or anything?
Well, I was gonna just put it between some other stuff. You're talking about for this picture?
Yeah.
No, I'll just put it between some other stuff there.
Then here's this stuff. Wow.
This is the mortgage thing going on.
Oh,
And then the purple thing will be by the balusters from Marco's. Can I roll this?
that looks like how it was, wasn't it?
It looks, that was a copy.
I was
I think
thinking,
you got the original.
if I do,
You want a rubber band?
Yeah.
might keep it from rolling up. And then this is just empty, right?
That's empty.
What is that?
That's Mike Antonucci's letter.
Oh.
Payments of $40, including 5%, also $15 per month for taxes. Wow, the taxes were
Cheap.
high compared to the cost of the mortgage.
So it is now, half your mortgage is.
It was 1/3.
Yeah,
This one doesn't stretch much, so
Oh,
you could
okay.
use this one.
okay.
So it was a $2,400 loan.
Was it?
Yeah. In 1955.
He built his own garage.
He built the whole house too, didn't he just buy the shell?
You
Yeah,
bought the shell, right?
Did
You
he
finished the inside.
Finished the inside.
The plumbing, everything, electrical work. Uncle Doc did the plastering. Then he built the garage. I had my brother, you know, he couldn't buy lumber. He had him take the old lumber they bought, you know, and my brother had to pound all the nails out of there and straighten out the nails.
Reuse the nails, huh?
Yeah.
the nails too? I thought that only happened during the
Then
Depression.
he even dug for the septic tank in the back. He made all the trenches.
Oh,
Wow.
Eventually they got city sewers, but at first we had septic tank.
Mm.
And he did it good, because we had never had any leakage or nothing.
Wow.
My father was a brilliant man. He could do a lot of stuff, mechanical work, you know, in the cars.
I mean, it tells you right there that he went from the spaghetti to the tool and die, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they would have made him superintendent there, but because he only had a high school education, they couldn't do it. I mean, a grammar school education, no high school.
Well, these are the payment card books it's going to. This is the one, the important one, it says it's paid, right? Final.
I think he made a second loan on that house when they put the stone work all around it, you know?
Okay.
And, because I remember my mother driving her, we went with her downtown to pay off the mortgage, and
Wow.
I think that's when Florence went, and I went. I think we took your kids with, and Florence started rushing me away because two black women were crossing the street like this, and they started fighting with knives.
Oh.
And I didn't see it. Florence is rushing me across the street, in the middle of the street.
Wow.
That's
He was also a part-time North
I
Lake
know, you told me that.
policeman. Part-time North Lake policeman.
I put pictures.
no, he
of
was a
him.
policeman 3 places, I think.
He was at Automatic Electric in North Lake. He was
The guard?
he used to because I went to visit
Night
him.
watchman or something?
No, they had a little house, so before anybody could come in, they had to check in over there, so he stayed there. That's when you cried so bad that time when I left you. I wanted to go say hello to him. You screamed and cried and cried. The next day you had such a high fever. You got so sick because I left.
Should probably say I'm still crying and screaming.
And then he was a policeman at VFW halls, you know, when they had weddings and doings. That's how he started out, first with that.
And then he became a North Lake
Yeah.
part-time policeman. Wasn't he
Kind of like the auxiliary police.
Is he an auxiliary policeman or was he an official policeman?
Part-time policeman. He was a regular policeman. He had a police uniform and everything.
He had a gun, yeah.
Yeah.
See, the auxiliaries,
They don't have a gun.
They can't wear a gun.
You know, now I don't think you could do that what they did then, because now you have to have a lot of schooling to be a
Yeah,
policeman.
a lot of training. Wow.
They're
He
still
was so
making
determined he
errors.
wanted to be a policeman. You know, he could shoot really good too, because he used to go hunting all the time.
Well, shooting with a rifle and a handgun, two different things.
Yeah, but still
Kind of,
shooting.
but still shooting, yeah.
It's still shooting.
It's unbelievable what the police do now. You know, guy's got a knife and they shoot him 16 times.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's the extremes.
That's playing it safe.
It sounded like I heard shots around here last night.
Wow. Wow.
Of course, you get it all over.
Could be, we've heard them by us. Well,
Did you?
yeah, there's an area that's just east of us that's kind of messed up. There's some apartment buildings there.
That's where they have
Oh, yeah, I think we
rifles.
passed those coming down by your, yeah.
You know, the back of our house, the Bodie Road is closed.
I keep thinking that's where Kathy used to live. She had a place. Where was it that she lived? Was it there?
No, I don't know.
Her and Dale bought a place when my sister was still alive. It was like a condo. And we went there to visit her, and we took Mom with us, and we had to walk up a lot of stairs. But it was some area back, and Kathy got mugged one time over there.
Oh, wow.
You sure it was Hoffman Estates?
I don't know where it's at.
Of course, it's always possible.
Anywhere, yeah.
Yeah. But in back of our house, they've been doing construction. The street is closed.
Oh, is it?
We can't even get into our subdivision from those two streets.
You're
We have
kidding.
to take a back road in,
What are they
or to
doing?
leave.
Replacing the road.
Yeah, I mean, the curbs, the road.
I mean, they dug it all the way down to they'll put new rebarb and all that under
Yeah, I
there.
mean, it's that deep they put down.
For curb?
No, for the
For the
street.
street.
Oh,
We went down pretty
And then they put a sidewalk across the street because there was
Where there
never a
wasn't one,
sidewalk
yeah.
before. So, you know, there was across the street, last year there was a big storm. We were coming home and I was telling, we were driving your car and I said, well, I hope we get home because the trees are going like this and there was lightning strikes. So when we turned the corner, we saw something going on over there, right? Well, I have a friend from the Knights of Columbus who lives across the street on Bodie Road. Our backyard looks at his backyard. He's got this big white plastic fence. His name's John Belinka. And the lightning must have struck the pole, the electric pole, and the wire danced over into his yard there. And it was,
jumping around.
jumping around. But he had, on his back of his deck, he had all this low voltage lighting that was into the ground. He says sparks were coming out of it like sparklers, like Roman candles. He said,
It's starting a fire.
yeah. And his plastic fence got charred. His white plastic fence got charred.
Yeah, I imagine with those high voltage
You
wires.
know, I noticed in the Menards book, they're still making an 8-foot section of white plastic fence, plus the 6. But that 8 sags.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
By the Miracle House, you could see how bad it is, the 8-foot lengths.
So, do you have any reminiscent of when you were in Iowa?
Are you still taping?
Yeah, I am.
How about when we went to St. Louis?
No, he's talking about when I lived in Iowa, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, did I ever tell you about old lady witch?
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Okay. There used to be a woman that used to go around. She looked, to us kids, she looked like a witch. She had a long dress on and she used to carry this sack. And the story is, because she used to go to my father's grocery store. The story is she came from Chicago. Her husband ran away with another woman. And she followed him. She got as far as Des Moines, Iowa, and she ran out of money. So she couldn't follow him anymore, so that's where she was. But anyway, she used to go around picking up stuff and go and sell it, you know. We'd see her coming down the block. We were small. My brother was really tiny. And we'd start yelling at her. Oh, lady witch fell in a ditch, picked up a penny and thought she was rich. Well, then she'd start running after us. Well, we were in the house, in front of the house next door. We got so scared. We ran through that woman's house, all the way from the front to the back, and ran around the back to our house. Now, she was laughing. She told my father at the grocery store how she liked to scare us. Well, up the hill, way up the hill from us was a little shack. She used to live in the shack. She used to bootleg.
Oh.
So one time our dog got hit by a car. Now we didn't know it. She found him, and it was Bobo. She took him home and nursed him back to health and was giving him steak every day. She couldn't afford food for herself. She was giving the dog steak. You know, he didn't want to come home with us when we found out he was there.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, you know, steak, dog food.
Yeah. He didn't want
Maybe
to
he
come
didn't like salami.
But that was the story. One time when we
Didn't
lived,
like spaghetti, you mean?
one time we lived not in the factory. Before we moved to the factory, was this house about 2 blocks away, and in the back was a big hill, and from that hill there was a highway there. Well, one time we were playing in the backyard, all of a sudden we see her coming down this hill, scooting on her rear end all the way down. The police were chasing her.
Well, what about I remember you telling me about a barn that was filled with...
behind our house was this big barn. We had an alley, and then there was this big barn. It used to be like a warehouse. He used to store stuff. So one time us kids got in there. You know, they had it pretty well boarded up, but we found a way to get in there. And it was after the war. And we found all these helmets, and we found these goggles, and we found all these things. And we come home, and we're wearing these things. My mother said, "Where did you find those?" "In the barn. There's a lot of stuff there. There's trunks of stuff and dresses and everything." Here, what happened, these people were buying war surplus stuff and storing it there.
And you were stealing it.
Yeah, my mother made us go back and return everything.
Oh my goodness. Fun.
We thought, oh great, this is so good, you know.
Yeah.
We found all this stuff.
You thought you were a pilot.
You know what we thought? We thought it was even, it was Japanese stuff. We thought it was spies, you know.
Oh, that's funny.
What about the goat now? Your goat?
Oh yeah, the goat. Okay, we went to visit my aunt who lived on like this little farm, Aunt Josie, my father's sister. And she gave us kids a baby goat. My father said, okay, you could keep the baby goat. So we're so happy when we got home, we had to buy a baby bottle and feed the goat milk to the bottle. Well, eventually this goat got bigger. My father had built a house for the goat and the dog. It was like 2 compartments. The dog would be in one section of the goat and the other one, and then in the back would be a hay thing. You'd put the hay for the goat to eat. Well, eventually this goat got bigger. We'd go every place with this goat. My father would start to go hunting, go up the railroad tracks. It would be him, us kids, the goat, my little dog Bobo behind him, he used to like to eat the goat's turds.
Oh,
We'd be walking in a straight line. Well, the school, when the school bell would ring when we'd get out of school, because the school was only like a half a block away, our dogs would always run up to the corner. We had 2 dogs then, Joey and Bobo. Our dogs would run up to the corner and wait for us. Well, the goat got so the goat would do the same thing, run up to the corner and wait for us. And then we'd play hide and seek.
and now I'm the goat.
With the goat. We'd play hide and seek. We'd say, "Stay here. We're gonna go hide." So we'd go and hide. We'd call, "Baba, Baba." That's what we named the goat. He'd come running. Well, then it got to the point where my mother was starting to hang clothes, and she'd bend over and the goat was starting to get horns.
Oh.
And he'd go and he'd buck her. And finally she'd say, "This goat has got to go. This goat has got." Well, we didn't want that goat to go, We were in love with that goat.
Yeah.
But then my cousin came to visit us. She was little, like 3 years old. And she was a distraction for us. And then we agreed to take the goat back to my aunt's farm.
Oh.
That was the only way we agreed, but it was heartbreaking.
Where was the farm?
It was a little ways from us,
Oh.
It was next door.
Well, I remember in back of Margie's house, she had like a big hill in the back, her backyard.
Did she? I don't remember that. I know she
Remember the time
volunteered.
I got locked out?
Is that the house that got flooded?
Yes, the one she rebuilt.
Yeah, there was a big hill in her backyard up there. We used to climb it as kids. Then remember I got locked out and I broke the window
Oh yeah.
with
I
my
remember
fist.
that, yeah.
I
And
think Johnny or Sandy locked me out, and I got real panicky.
she used to get a lot of deer back there. Yeah.
Hey, I did it too. One time.
I did it to
My sister had a club, see? And once a month they used to meet and they'd have sandwiches and everything. And I go there and eat everything. See?
Oh, yeah.
So they locked me out.
Oh, no.
So then they had the basement windows that open inward. So I'm going in through the window, one leg in, one leg out. My sister closes the window
Oh,
on
no.
me, and I punched the glass right up.
Oh,
I got a little cut.
I did that to my sister.
So I went walking around the neighborhood until my mother cooled off.
Yeah. Yeah.
My sister, every time I'd come to supper, after supper, I'd always have to wash the dishes. She'd drive. She would never wash the dishes. But she would disappear, run real fast, not to clean off the table in the bathroom, right? So this time I said, "You're not going," So she ran out on the porch. So I closed the door, right? Locked the door on her, and she's banging and banging because she figured if she don't get in and do these dishes, she's going to get in trouble. Her hand went right through. Now she started bleeding, and my mother came to Chicago. I think Aunt Lou had been in the hospital, was real sick. My mother came to Chicago, so my father was watching us, and he was downstairs in the factory. I said, "Don't you tell him what I did. Don't you tell him. You tell him you accidentally did that." So I wouldn't get into trouble.
yeah, just like I did to Sandy that time.
Yeah, I know.
When we were, we were on the back porch and my friends were out there and she was getting smart mouth with me. So I kind of like went like this, like that time that Jim Cagnon pushed that lady in the face.
Yeah.
I did that to her, but she fell down the stairs. And she was down at the bottom stairs. Are you okay? Okay. I'm so sorry, So she swore she wouldn't tell you if I did the dishes that night for dinner. I did the dishes,
And she still.
and she ran it on me. So, I'll never forget that.
And then she became a witness.
Yeah. Oh boy. So any more Des Moines stories? Or?
Hey, you heard about the hit and run accident at Elmwood Park in front of the Kingdom Hall? There were no witnesses.
Oh, yeah, right.
You heard.
Yeah, yeah.
What? Yeah, what about him? What?
Who is it?
What? What did you want to say? Nothing?
Tell him to call back later then.
Is that Joey?
Oh, okay. Okay. Is he through taking his pictures? Oh, okay. So I'm busy here with Uncle Larry, so I have to let you go, okay? I'll tell him, okay. Bye. Bye. Joey said hello to you guys.
Okay.
He's always calling me.
How is he?
Calls me at night to say goodnight, calls me when he comes home from school, calls me another time.
So any more stories of
I'm trying to think of any stories.
Oh, another time I got locked out of the, we lived on the second story. I got locked out.
why don't you sit over here and I'll sit over there?
Yeah.
There. This way you can be in the video.
But I must have been bad.
Must have been.
They locked me out. Now in the house, they had the roof like this in front of the window. So I get out there and I'm crawling towards the front. This is 2 stories up.
Wow.
And I go around and then I knock on the window. When my dad saw me, just get in here.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh.
Was that on Newland?
Parkside.
Parkside, okay.
No, where the business was, right?
Wow. So, if you think of anything else, any more stories?
Well, I don't know how interesting. My father used to take us ice skating all the time in the winter time.
Yeah.
We had a nice pond not too far from our house, and they had like a heating house that you'd go in and get warm.
Oh, cool.
It was a big pond, and he bought us all ice skate. Well, I bought my first pair of ice skates from some girl at school. They were boys' hockey skates, black ones, 75 cents.
Oh, wow.
I was determined I was going to get on these skates. So maybe my father take me over there. He takes me there. My ankles are going like this, like this. Finally, he said, "You can't skate in those." So he looked up in the newspaper for skates. People sell things, And he found a pair of skates for me, size 6, white figure skates. So he bought those for me. So I went, and I was, pretty well did the trick. So then he bought my sister a pair, he bought my brother a pair, and then he bought himself a pair. And I think he had to buy himself a pair because his size and my size were different. And then what he did with his were hockey ones. And he notched them out to make figure skates out of them,
Right.
And we all used to go ice skating. He bought us all short jackets, winter jackets, and we'd even pick up my cousin Margie, and we'd go to that pond. My mother would sit in the car and watch us. And he'd be out there. He was a good skater.
Yeah.
And we'd be out there ice skating, and then all the kids out there, we'd play Crack the Whip. That was a lot of fun, except if you're the one on the end.
Yeah.
And when I went skating, they thought I was Charlie Chaplin.
But those were good days. Those were
I
good
think
days.
that
Well, I remember Johnny, remember they used to Sayre Park there, they would flood that. And I went ice skating with him, and I had the hockey skates, but he had the figure skates. And he didn't skate, he would run on his toes. I remember him running across the ice like this. It was funny.
Then on Christmas Eve, my cousin Margie would come over, and her mother and father, Aunt Maggie and Uncle Charlie. It'd be my father, my mother, and my grandfather. And they would stay up all night playing cards, poker all night. They loved to play poker. And so they tell us, you have to go to bed, otherwise Santa Claus is not going to come. So we'd go to bed and we'd fall asleep, and all of a sudden we'd hear my father. Well, we'd hear something, we'd hear this noise. My father would be yelling, I almost caught him, I almost caught him. He's running down the stairs, you know, to go down to the factory, and we wake up, we're blurry-eyed, you know, and then we get to go by the tree and look at all our presents. So he always pretended he caught Santa Claus, almost caught Santa Claus.
That's cute. That's cute.
So, was that the only house that you lived in Des Moines?
Yeah, we lived in a couple other houses before that, you know, but that was the one we lived in when we left, yeah.
So they owned that one?
Yeah, they owned that building. In fact, you know, there wasn't an apartment upstairs. My father built one upstairs for us. When they bought the factory, then they built the apartment upstairs so we could move up there. Then he built a garage in the back and an enclosed back porch. It was nice.
Yeah.
So, what after they closed down the factory, then everybody moved to Chicago.
Right.
So,
Right. My sister and I were in high school, just starting high school.
Her mother wanted to move to Chicago.
My brother was in grammar school, and then they went to live in. Grandma Christopher owned a 2-flat, and downstairs was Uncle Joe's wife, which he wasn't with her no more, and her 5 children. So they told her, that was terrible, they told her that she had to move. So they gave us the flat downstairs. You know, when she moved in with her parents in the city someplace, and that's where we lived then for a couple years until my father bought the property in North Lake, and he had the house, the shell built, and then he finished all the inside.
oh wow. So you were in high school then, and then you went to which Leiden?
East Leiden. There was only one Leiden at that time.
Okay,
East Leiden, yeah.
Which was over in Franklin Park there.
Franklin Park, right. And we didn't finish high school, my sister and I. We only went to sophomore year. And then we got a job that summer at the telephone company. And they told us, so when we started working at the telephone company, they couldn't take any part-time help. In other words, if we started to work there, we had to work full-time. We couldn't, like a lot of the girls there would, you know, when school would start, they would just go work part-time.
Right.
Well, so we begged my mother, we were making good money, you know, we didn't want to go back to school. She says, I'll only make you quit if you promise me you're going to go to night school and finish. Yeah, we promise. Well, we never did do it. So my brother started to pull that on her. When he was in high school, he was going to do the same thing. She says, oh, no, you don't. Your sisters fooled me. You're not going to fool me now. You're going to finish high school. So then we worked at the telephone company. You know, when you first start working, making that money, you know, you work 6 days a week, you work time and a half, and on every other, if you don't work the first Sunday, if you work every Sunday after that, you get double time.
Right.
So that's what we were doing.
What was the name of the telephone company?
In Maywood, it was in Maywood on 5th Avenue.
Oh, okay. But what was it called? Illinois Bell or what?
Yeah, Illinois Bell. You know, that was before dial came in. You know, we had to manually
hook your
number, please,
right.
you know.
Yeah. It was pretty cool.
And then my cousin Lorraine did the same thing, only she couldn't get in Maywood with us. She went to Oak Park, at the Illinois Bell in Oak Park. That's where she started working. And then my sister and I, the girls we worked with, they came across some kids that we went to high school with, and they said, oh, we have Rhode Island Chickie working with us. Oh, well, we had to make my sister, because she was younger than me, she was only 15, and she couldn't quit, you know, 15. So my mother told the principal when they called the school, we went back to Iowa to live. That's how we got away with it. So then when these girls at the telephone company met these friends of ours, these boys that we knew, And they said, oh yeah, we have Vernial and Chicky working with us. Chicky's the oldest. They said, oh no, she's not. Vernial's the oldest. Well, my sister used my cousin's birth certificate,
Oh, no.
Margie's birth certificate, to get her job. So she
right.
was 1 year older than me.
Oh.
She had to straighten that out
And
then
then she
after
got
was
married
with
ahead of
Roger.
you.
Wow.
Wow. What about the motorcycle, the picture that I see? Was that in Des Moines?
That was in Chicago here. My father, we were high school. My father got this motorcycle. They used to, well, my mother and him would ride all over. And he'd take us girls for a ride. Then finally, when I start saying I'm going to drive that motorcycle, he sold it.
It was a Harley.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it was a 40, something like 46 or something like that.
We came here in 46.
Did you?
Yeah.
I was gonna buy a motorcycle, and my mother almost jumped out of the second story window. I'll get your car.
Yeah, really.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's like, oh, okay.
When I told Mom I wanted a motorcycle, she said, "You are not getting one."
Oh, he said, I said, over my dead grave. He said, I'll drive on your grave.
Oh, wow.
That was nice to say.
Yeah.
I was just trying to be the jokester. You know?
Yeah.
Well, you were older, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I didn't get one until I was 40.
Yeah, I know. You still have it?
Yeah.
Not the same
Not
one.
the same one, yeah.
Well, that's thanks to Barbara though, because we sold her car, and because we bought Aunt Chick's car, and we sold her Oldsmobile that she had, and she said, "Well, just use the proceeds for the motorcycle." So
Well, that's what you said you wanted.
Yeah,
Uh,
so that's what we did.
No, I missed that.
She had, we bought Aunt Chick's car. Remember that Toyota, the blue Toyota?
No.
John.
We bought it from John after Aunt Chick passed away.
Oh, I didn't know that. I remember that.
Yeah, so her car was, getting kind of old, so and she was driving a lot of miles, so we said, let's get you the Toyota. So she had that, and then we took her car, which Oldsmobile was kind of, the repairs were starting to get too much on that car, so she said, we'll sell that car and use that money for the motorcycle.
Oh, okay.
So that's how I got the first motorcycle, which I bought from 3 doors down from Sandy and Roy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I remember that.
yeah. And I didn't even know how to ride a motorcycle. And then she would get on the motorcycle and Roy rode it out to Schaumburg,
I remember that.
and then I didn't even have a license, and she would get on the back and we'd be practicing up and down the streets there in Schaumburg where the condo was, the townhome was. Brave. She had to be brave to do that. I remember one time when we made that one turn on the Meacham Road, I almost went down with it. She was brave.
Well, I tried driving a motorcycle, and I think I turned the handles the wrong way. I'm making a U-turn, and that curb come up so close to me, but it just happened to be an extra wide street, and I just made it.
Oh yeah, curbs are terrible. Well, the first time I ever rode a motorcycle was the one that Kurt had, that dirt bike. And I ended up in a ditch with that thing at the end of his street.
Yeah.
I think I was maybe 19, 20 years old or something.
I did that
When I
with
lived
a
in
bicycle.
McHenry.
I was going to say this had to be McHenry.
Yeah.
Mom, what year were you born in?
What?
What year
I
were you
did that
born
with a
in?
bicycle. I drove to the end of the street.
31, okay.
When I was learning,
So did you
then
go
I
through
got
the
on
Depression
and
area, Barham?
You what?
I got on and
Yeah, I think I was born during the
Okay.
Depression
Yeah.
area, yeah.
Do you remember it at all?
No, I don't remember.
yeah.
No.
So those rations, those coupons that we saw, those were your dad's?
They were, my grandfather, that was during the war. We
Oh,
had to have
okay.
the ration books.
Oh, okay.
And that was my grandfather and my father's, but we all had one.
You did?
All of us had one.
We had what?
Ration
Ration
books.
books.
Sugar you couldn't get. You couldn't
Okay.
get a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I remember going and having my shoes resoled all the time.
Oh.
New soles put
And it
on.
wasn't even real leather.
Yeah, we couldn't buy shoes.
So you still had to pay for the stuff, but you just used
Yeah.
those coupons
Right.
or whatever.
People were just allowed so much.
So much. Okay.
Liquor you couldn't get. You had a ration book for liquor, hard liquor.
Yeah.
My dad,
Maybe that's
because
why
he
the
had a
rich
business, he
bootleg
was able to
now.
get some
Yeah.
gas, you know.
Uh-huh. Wow. For, gas for the trucks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you were pretty young. When
I
the
was
wa-
young.
When the war started, 10
Well,
years old.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
But I remember it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And then by the time the war ended, you were,
Old lady.
well, you were about to quit school.
Yeah.
Almost.
And go to work, huh? Yeah. Wow.
And you just missed the war because you were too young, right?
13.
Wow.
You were 13 years old when the war started.
Yeah. Then I told him I didn't feel good anyway, so that helped.
Well, they didn't want you because you had hay fever, right?
Right. Right.
No.
Used to go for shots all the time.
No.
Still, does it still bother you at all?
It does. A lot of times you'll have sneezing spells in the living room. But I think it's that carpet. We need new carpeting, you know?
I'm glad, I'm sad we brought that up.
Well, we're going to start here shortly, a week.
A week from Monday.
Yeah.
Oh, Linda's going to have her hysterectomy May 6th or the following week.
Is she?
She'll be in the hospital on a Wednesday. She'll have it done. Wednesday to either Friday night or Saturday morning. I think probably Saturday morning she'll come out, you know. Then she can't live for 6 weeks.
Larry, pull
She's
the
staying
long
here?
chain.
She's staying here?
No,
No.
no. It would be too inconvenient for her.
Right, yeah.
You know, I figured out a plan for her. Greg takes off the first week, you know, his vacation days. And then if I go there 2 or 3 days a week and his mother goes there 2 or 3 days a week, or a
Right.
couple of days a week, maybe we can alternate.
Right.
One week I go 3, next week she goes 3.
Right.
Frankie and Melissa said they would go on Sundays,
Mm-hmm.
and then Greg is off on Fridays, so that would take care of the week, you know?
Yeah.
I'm
But the
gonna-
doctor told her right out, he says, if you didn't have this done, you get cancer.
Oh, really? Wow.
He said,
I'm gonna gas up the Roadmaster too. Just in case. I just had 2 mufflers put in her back.
Mm.
I think, what I spent, 200?
Wow.
it was nice to have a second
It
car.
was like a hot rod.
Nice.
You know, speaking of mufflers, I remember when I got the 65 Chevy, and I was going down the street and the muffler,
Fell off?
was hanging down, so I went and had it replaced at a muffler shop someplace by Harlem, and it must have been Addison, somewhere around there. There was a muffler shop.
That's where I went.
Was it really?
Dino's.
Okay.
Dino's or something like that.
So, but then I remember when I came home and told you about it, you said, well, that muffler was under warranty for Sears. So I went back over there and asked him for the old muffler. And he says, it's in the pile. I had to climb up on top of this big dumpster.
Oh, no.
And I found the muffler and I brought it back to Sears. I probably got $20 for it or something.
Oh, wow.
Which was a lot.
Right, yeah.
At
$20
that
is $20.
I could buy 4 tanks of gas for $20
Yeah.
back then.
Yeah. Wow.
You know, we had a job at Admiral Radio during the war. And they were putting an addition on it, see. So there's no cars there. I'm in the parking lot driving the truck, see, around and around, back and forth.
But how old were you?
13?
Probably 13, 14.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I used to do?
Oh,
When I backed up the truck, we had standard gear. I jump out, see where I'm at and jump back in again. The truck's still moving.
Wow.
So I don't remember no more stories.
So when you were growing up, you got, okay, I'm probably gonna get my history all mixed up here, but there was no TV, right? I mean, like when you were little,
No
you
TVs,
used to have to
no
listen to
TVs.
everything on the radio.
Right, so we would listen to stories on the radio. We'd all go in the living room and sit, us kids would probably sit on the floor, and we'd turn the radio on. Lux Theater, Inner Sanctum, that
Yeah.
was scary. A couple other ones we would listen to.
How about the comedians?
And
Zach
we
Benny?
would love to listen to the stories. It was just like you were watching TV, you know?
Yeah, because then you could use your own imagination.
And I remember the first time we got TVs when we lived in North Lake, my sister and I were working, I think, and my father bought a TV at Western Auto.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, that place in Franklin Park just went out, we heard.
Oh, our Grand Avenue.
Yeah, Grand Avenue. And he'd have the TV in the living room, and we'd put the kitchen table in the living room in front of the TV, and that's where we'd eat our Sunday dinner. We'd watch Hopalong Cassidy and all these. We were so fascinated.
Yeah.
You know,
And how big was the screen?
it wasn't that big.
I think we had a Carlson. What was the name of the TV?
Oh, wow.
That's probably why we sat in front of it. You know?
Yeah, because you couldn't sit too far away.
Stromberg Carlson?
Very good.
Strong.
Well, that's the TV that you had in the front here.
Yeah,
Stromberg Carlson.
right. The first one we got, your mother and dad gave us. And then when that went, then we bought another one, Stromberg Carlson.
It had the cabinet doors like
Yeah.
this.
Right, yeah.
And then you had that other,
RCA,
no, it was the other one with the cabinet doors, because we had
Yeah.
two like that.
yeah,
Because Dad saved the cabinets
right.
and made toy chests out of them.
I think it was an
cool.
RCA.
And had them on wheels, of
Yeah, of
course.
course.
Hey, my dad used to listen to Mussolini. He had a shortwave radio.
Oh,
He
yeah.
picked up the,
From here?
yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Not from this house, but from his
Well, right,
house.
I meant from Chicago. From this area.
Wow.
Probably against the wall.
Sure, it probably was.
Well, he was beloved at first.
Who, Mussolini was? Yeah.
There was a recent
Just
show.
like Hitler.
There was a recent show about the Italian Americans on Channel 11, WTTW. I recorded. I didn't get to watch all of it, but they also were showing Mussolini, and they were showing the Century of Progress, and they showed Balboa coming, General Balboa coming from Italy, and his planes landing in the lake.
I gotta get up.
Oh, they had pontoons
They had
on it.
pontoons on them,
Yeah.
right there by the pavilion, right?
I think,
Big ceremony. It was a big deal.
did they have 35 planes?
Something like that.
And
Yeah.
only 2 made it.
It's a joke.